Happy holidays and welcome to another one in my DJ Khaled voice. Uncensored news, yes y'all, it's real news. You can use no cap or facts. I'm your host, Steph Lover, but you already know that. And I'm just here to remind you to download that Uncensored Network TV app and take us with you. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Today I'm going to cover the NBA draft, what had happened to Bobby Brown's baby boy, and the Dems still on a mission for the Biden transition. But in the meantime, between time, let's get into the headlines. After more than 10 months into this worldwide pandemic with over 255,000 deaths and over 12 million people who have contracted coronavirus, almost 200K just last week, we are officially living in the COVID-19 era. I, for one, didn't think it would last this long. But what do I know? I'm a Knicks fan. And after all these shutdowns and lockdowns and marches and elections, there's only one good thing that has come out of this entire 2020, besides that $600 stimulus, clearly has to be the versus battle, live on IG. Can I get an amen? Brian? Amen. It started with two producers, Swiss Beats versus Timberland, and since then we done had Brandy and Monica, Fab and Jada. Who could forget Teddy Riley and Babyface and all the memes that came right after that? But nothing compares to Jeezy versus Gucci Mane. Oh, that battle last Thursday was fire. It was an instant classic. And if you know these two history, I'm surprised somebody didn't get shot again. Let's go to the video.
Damn. Damn.
Broke the internet.
I tell you what.
That nigga ass in the dirt.
I tell you what.
Smoking on Pookie Load tonight.
I tell you what. I tell you what. This how we gonna do this.
Send some more, I'ma send them the same way. In a box back to you.
Are you doing too
Free
much
kill.
talking?
Free
Come on,
kill.
man. I tell you what though. See, when I even called you and extended this invite, my nigga, I did it as a real man. It's been 20 motherfucking years.
15
you still talking,
years.
Okay, well, how many? You still talking the same shit. You feel me? Still talking the same shit.
Hey man,
So
you
hold
gotta
on,
take that.
let me talk, my nigga. Let me talk.
Listen.
Let me talk,
I
my
don't
nigga.
want to talk. I'm through
Let me
talking. It's
talk,
your
my
turn to
nigga.
do the song.
That's
What
right,
are we gonna
that's
do?
right, that's right.
Are we gonna do some music or
I
fuck
tell
that
you
shit?
what, my nigga, I tell you what, it go like this. When I extended the invitation, I did it as a real man. You feel me? Because
And
I
I
said,
told you
hold on,
straight
let
off
me-
the
let me-
dribble.
let me-
I told you off the dribble, nigga, we can't do nothing if it ain't street. If I can't perform the truth, we
it's all
can't do
good.
it.
It's all
So,
good, but let me
hey,
say
man.
my piece. Let me say my piece.
Take off.
Let me say my piece. It's like this, bro. I extended my hand because I'm a real man. And the shit we came from in the street, dog, you seen it, we been through it, dog. 20 years. 20 years. And when I said I wanted to do this shit for the culture, that's what I wanted to do, nigga. I brought you here to show you the world care about what the fuck we got going on, because we are the culture. You feel me? Me and you. Where we came from. What we been through, nigga. Us. Me and you. All these kids out here doing what the fuck they do because they saw what went on with us, dog. So this shit ain't about me. This shit ain't about you. You feel what I'm saying? This shit about King Von. This shit about Dope B. This shit about Nipsey Hussle. This shit about motherfucking Pop Smoke, M3. And I'm real enough to do that, nigga, because one thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain, nigga.
I'm the realest nigga in it, you already know.
Ooh, got real icy in there. So if you don't know the backstory, allegedly Jeezy homeboy, Pookie Loke, who was also an artist on his label at the time, and another man attempted to rob Gucci Mane by breaking into his home, and Pookie was killed by Gucci. And he beat the case due to self-defense. But that's when he kind of started bugging. Y'all remember when, Gucci threw that female out of the car? He said that whole experience mentally messed him up for years. But I'm happy to say nobody got shot this time, and it did big numbers, baby. I'm talking about 9.1 million people tuned in to see two of the best the South has to offer. So kudos to them. Word circulating that they might even do a tour together. Now somebody's definitely gonna get shot at that. You think? Seriously, Georgia has been certified blue after the recount, thanks again to Miss Stacey Abrams' efforts in the dirty South. But that's still not stopping sore losing ass Donald Trump from having his puppet with the doodle drip Rudy Giuliani out here capping like he owned the lids. Talking about he has evidence of mass voter fraud, not just in one state, but several, and that Trump would have won if they would have stopped counting sooner. He also said he could prove the president won by 300,000 votes in Pennsylvania, and in Wayne County, Michigan, the votes weren't certified, but in reality they were. But I'm not even going to get into that right now. I'll get into that in a minute, because the absolute craziest part of that press conference was not when they alleged the voter fraud happened due to the massive influence of communist money through Venezuela, Cuba, and China. They even threw in a conspiracy theory about the ex-president of Venezuela, Hugo Chavez, who, by the way, has been dead for 7 years. They also name-dropped the Clintons, George Soros, and Antifa. But none of that, none at all, compares to Giuliani quoting a line from the movie My Cousin Vinny. I can't make this shit up.
Did you all watch My Cousin Vinny? You know the movie? It's one of my favorite war movies because he comes from Brooklyn. And when the nice lady who said she saw, and then he says to her, how many fingers do I got up? And she says, 3. Well, she was too far away to see it was only 2. These people were further away than my cousin Vinny was from the witness. Did you all watch my...
Huh? The fuck is Rudy talking about? FYI, Rudy's in quarantine not because of that hair malfunction, but because his son tested positive for COVID at that same press conference. And guess what? Donald Trump Jr. got COVID as well. I mean, who's next? Ivanka? They actually taking bets in Vegas, I hear, on who in the White House is going to get that shit next. I got money on Jared, but, you know, I took the point spread. Here's a fun fact. Number 45 has lost a total of 28 lawsuits in all predominantly black areas. He's contested like Philly, Detroit, Wayne County, Atlanta, DeKalb County. Now let's see if he give Wayne a pass on that gun charge now that he don't need his ass. But I wouldn't hold my breath, because recently the American Medical Association has declared that racism, which the president is, racist, I mean, is a threat to public health. No cap, real rap. Check out the receipts. You know I always keep receipts.
The American Medical Association now recognizes racism as a threat to public health. The association, which represents tens of thousands of doctors, is pledging work to dismantle racist policies and practices in the healthcare industry. Data shows marginalized communities in the U.S. tend to have shorter lifespans, more chronic illness, higher maternal and infant mortality, and less access to care. The AMA will create best practices and support external funding for that initiative.
See? I be knowing. Now that's a perfect segue into this reality check, mic check 1, 2. Life just got realer for a few 6-foot ballers as the 2020 NBA draft saw LaMelo Ball get drafted 3rd overall to the Charlotte Hornets, making him and his brother Lonzo the only brothers ever drafted top 5. Cha-ching! Now everybody wants to know, is Jordan gonna give his father LeVar that one-on-one? I don't know. Let's see.
Your dad it challenged.
I had a feeling you.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to ask you.
Right.
How would you like to see that happen, and how would that turn out?
Like I said, I don't think it's gonna happen, and then I think we know how it would turn out. To be honest, so I don't really know too much. But I mean, that is my pops and it's my boss, so I'm on both sides now. You feel me?
That's right, Melo. Melo don't want no smoke. Now, Bronny, on the other hand, he Chief Keefing, but Melo know better. And that middle brother, maybe he shouldn't have been stealing out there in China. Not like they broke or nothing. And guess what? There's no preseason this year, so them rookies getting thrown right into the fire. December 22nd is the start date of the new NBA season, so we're going to see Melo sooner than later. And Lil Boosie won't be crossing nobody over on the court for a while since being shot in the leg last week. Boosie, whose real name is Torrance Hatch Jr., had 2 surgeries and had some screws put in his leg to stabilize it. Now, doctors say the injury is more serious because Boosie is diabetic, which takes injuries a little longer to heal. And he's also in jeopardy of amputation. So he recently posted this on his IG. Looks like Boosie need a couple extra dollars for a specialist. I definitely hope he makes a full recovery. And I don't know, but am I the only one who thought Boosie was like 50? He's only 38 though. I guess black do crack sometimes. Okay, I got an update on Chicago rapper King Von, who was just laid to rest a few days ago. Another rapper named Quando Rondo, who's affiliated with NBA YoungBoy's younger brother, try to keep up, Little Toom, has just been arrested for the murder. But they are claiming self-defense, so says Quando, on his latest single that just dropped over the weekend. It's called End of Story. Check it out.
Fans doing the police job. Y'all talk that gangster shit, but cry when the nigga get knocked. You supposed to walk and have your shit, I still ain't got my point across. Hey, was on the other foot, they wouldn't have said he wrong. Fuck what they say, that's understood, we had to make it home. I put that on the neighborhood before they bust my dome. Timmy right blood on your brother on the ground, gon' pick your mans up. Downright we screaming self-defense, he should've never put his hands on. Look at the foot, that's all the evidence, see them pussy niggas should've ran up on. Who the fuck said that I was high and I'm still right around with them bands on? And set the record straight, I ain't never had no show inside the A. Men on my head, that's what they say, that's all you got, bitch, make it A. Come run up on me, bite.
Well, damn, I mean... Sheesh. Now, many Vaughn affiliates are taking the song as super disrespectful, not because Quando is telling his side of the story, but because the name of the track is called End of Story, which seems to mock King Von's mixtapes called Crazy Story 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now, unfortunately, I got some bad news. Bobby Brown's son, Bobby Brown Jr., passed away in L.A. at the age of 28 recently. Reports say he was suffering from flu-like conditions before he passed, which sources say are now confirmed as being COVID-19. This is the second child Bobby Brown has lost. His first child with Whitney Houston, Bobby Christina, died after 6 months in a coma. Rest in peace, B. Brown Jr. Wow. This is crazy, 2020. I mean, nothing surprises me. So here's a story to lift your spirit just a little bit. It was a 30-year reunion anniversary of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and both Aunt Vivs was there. It's been 27 years, and Will and Aunt Viv, #1, finally made up. Aww.
I could not do a 30-year celebration of this show and not celebrate you. Celebrate your contribution to this show, celebrate your contribution to my life, you know, and...
Come here, you.
27 years. I think we were just short of 27 years that we didn't speak to one another. And I'm glad we're talking.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. My bad, B. Let's get back to it. Okay, coming up in a few minutes, I got one of my favorite rappers, Megan Thee Stallion, brand new single. Y'all ain't heard it yet? Shots fired. And she definitely had a few things to say about Tory Lanez and her ex-bestie. But first, let's get into a little white people news. You know, white people are just different. That's why I gave them their own section of the news, because they do shit like lick dogs in the mouth or let the dogs lick them in the mouth, cuss at the cops, try to steal elections, and they wrestle with an alligator to save a puppy? Say what, Brian? Okay, so I don't even know how he knew the damn alligator had the puppy, but he must really like this puppy, because he risking his life. Look, the puppy gone. He ain't even double back. Nothing. I mean, man's best friend. I don't know about that. All right, y'all. So I'm kind of disappointed in Ricky Schroeder. He contributed $150,000 to Shorty Kyle Rittenhouse bail fund. That's the 17-year-old kid that killed 2 people in Wisconsin during that little Black Lives Matter protest. No lie, I am really upset. I used to love Silver Spoons when I was a kid. Goddamn child actors always do fuck shit after they grow up. Anyway, it's almost Thanksgiving, so be blessed and enjoy this celebrity flex. Time to Jay-Z really trying to take Beyonce out in the fitness equipment game. B just partnered up with Peloton, so Jay decided to invest in her rival, a startup called Climber. It's just like Peloton, only instead of riding a bike, it simulates a vertical climb with touchscreen displays and on-demand classes. Now, Jay-Z is not the workout buff, but his bank account sexy regardless if his body look like SpongeBob. You think? And them COVID babies keep on a-coming. This time it's R&B singer Summer Walker, who just announced she's pregnant by her producer and on-again, off-again boyfriend, London on the Track. This is Summer's first child and London's third by his third baby mama. So good luck with that. All right, on to my girl, Megan Thee Stallion, who just did a milli. Actually, it was $1.2 million. That's how much she made on her Fashion Nova collection in 24 hours. She also just dropped her brand new album, which is called Good News, and a bomb-ass diss song about what had happened the night Tory Lanez shot her in her tootsies. The song is called Shots Fired, and it samples Biggie's 1994 track, Who Shot Ya? Check it out. Remember where you heard it first. Uncensored News.
Imagine niggas lying by shooting the real bitch. Just to save face for rapper niggas you chill with. Imagine me giving a fuck it was your fucking birthday. You and your feelings, I just thought it was another Thursday. Now imagine me cop blocking niggas on some dry shit. I don't want you on a bitch, believe you wouldn't have been invited. And if it wasn't for me, same week you'd have been indicted. You walk the M's, not the talk, I guess that made my friend excited. Now y'all in cahoots, you a puss in boots. You shot a 5'10" bitch with a 22. Talking about bones and tendons like them bullets wasn't pellets. A pussy nigga with a pussy gun in his feelings. Okay, he in the backseat and he keep calling me a bitch. We all know the shit I could've came back with. He talking about his followers, dollars, and goofy shit. I told him you're not popping, you just on the remix. Now here we are, 2020, 8 months later, and we still ain't got no fucking justice for Breonna Taylor. Any nigga on that nigga side is a clout chaser, a bitch who he fucking or a hoe that he paying. Imagine me. Imagine me entertaining you fucking goofy ass niggas and you fucking goofy ass bitches. Who you taking shots at, goofy ass nigga? Keep your broke ass out of rich bitch business. And they go for you bitches too, that's trying to get picked. Talking shit, I slide on you thinking that you slick. Oh shit, it's a lot of weak niggas in this bitch. They confused, they hate me, but watch my videos be they dick. Who a snitch? I ain't never went to the police with no names. I thought a bitch that got her changed, that's called a loss, had something to say. Hey, I be speaking facts, they can't handle that, they want me to be the bad guy, let me put my mask on. I was chose, I ain't asked to be this motherfucking cold. Still the brightest star and not just the ones that's up in this rose. Keep it pimpin' always, actions do the talking. I know you want the car, so I ain't saying y'all name. Oh, you out here ballin', huh? Who you get that money from? 10 toes down for whoever get the petty, huh? I be so content cause I know I'm a real bitch. And anything I say, I'm never scared to repeat it. You think I was a killer, how these niggas scared as shit? I pull up one deep, but niggas bring they whole clique. Ay, who you taking shots at, goofy ass bitch? Watching me succeed from your knees sucking dick. I know you want attention from the niggas that I get. I'm a steak, you a side plate, shrimp stay in your place. Real bitch, yeah, I ain't selling fairy tales. FaceTime my nigga while my other nigga laying there. Bitch think she sabotaging something, trying to run and tell. Bitch, I got a bun with my niggas and they all aware, yeah. Who you taking shots at? Shut up with your scary ass. No profile pic, bitch, your mama shouldn't have had. Kick me while I'm down bad, I remember all that. Next nigga send a shot, I'ma send it right back.
Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's that Meg Thee Stallion brand new joint of her album called Good News. That's exactly what we need, some goddamn good news. That one right there was called Shots Fired, and that is fire. Remember where you heard it here first, baby, right here on Uncensored News. This year has been trash, but thank the Lord. Count your blessings. It's Thanksgiving. We almost made it out the 2020 Matrix, and I am grateful just to be alive, COVID-free. So don't OD. Enjoy your blessings. You know, keep that social distance thing going. And before I get out of here, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Real Step Lover. And we're going to toast to all the blessings. All right, y'all? Yeah, that's all I had. Peace out. B, you got some ice or some eggnog or something?